Designer Anthony Rubio can be credited with the Adopt, Don't Shop campaign that was conceived well over 15 years ago. He has been an advocate for the animals through a very, very superficial industry, and for that I cannot thank you enough. Because of you, people like Michael Kors, Gucci, Louis Vuitton, and other blockbuster names, headlining names, have changed their ways. And I think because of you, more designers will try to match up to that standard of humanity and compassion. The fifth award goes to Anthony Rubio, fashion designer.
All right, Anthony.
Let me introduce you to Gray Shoes, 3 months old, so he's a handful. He's a Pomsky. Briella, who's one of my children's models, will be featured tomorrow in New York Fashion Week, my presentation. And one of my adopted boys, the other one's over there, they're twins. I adopted them when they were 2 months old. It all started off with a rescue. I rescued a dog that was chained and being beaten in the street. I took him home, rehabilitated him, and because he shook all the time, I decided from that Thunder shirt commercial from years ago to design something to keep him warm and keep him safe. And everywhere we went, he garnered a lot of attention. We went about town going to the stores and made our presence known, and that was the beginning of Anthony Rubio Designs for Canine Couture. Why do I do this? Why do I dress him like this? I met Cesar Milano, he says, "What's this about?" And I told him, this is the future. This is the way we're going to advocate and market the idea that we have to keep these animals safe. I've been doing documentaries all over the world. I've had Morgan Spurlock do a documentary on the horrors of the euthanizing of animals. A lot of you probably don't even know that the dogs that are most euthanized, other than pit bulls, are black dogs. Nobody wants to adopt black dogs. Nobody wants to buy black dogs. The most silly thing in the world. It's almost like racism. It's so nasty. And the senator said it perfectly clear. The best thing, the best tool, the best weapon is education. Education is empowerment. Education is the way that you can turn ignorant people into enlightened people who have a better idea, a better conception of what is going on in our society, where they're actually killing living creatures that didn't ask to be born. I call myself the voice of those who cannot speak. And I advocate for animal population, because it starts somewhere. Somebody's populating the world with too many of these pets that, you know, it's for recreation. The hideous, the monstrous depiction of these poor animals in tight cages, because these are people who are breeding the dogs just to make a buck. What do? I present to the fashions. People think it's silly at times, but 1/3 of the proceeds of everything I make goes to animal rescue. It gets attention. Being in New York Fashion Week gave me a platform where I can bring in animals that are rescued. I brought in dogs from the Yulin Festival from Asia. I've had dogs, the Sato projects from Puerto Rico, where a dog was eating garbage. And what happier message than a Cinderella story where a dog that was eating garbage is walking the runways of New York Fashion Week wearing couture, and then gets adopted right after the show by Mark Jacobs, producer. Okay? So even if it's one life, even if it's that one life, it starts somewhere. And lastly, I take this award in honor of all of you advocates, in honor of all the real unsung heroes who work at those shelters, giving their time, who are the ones who are going out there like the officer who's saving lives, those people who are doing the physical work that I'm unable to do, but I can speak of it and I can enlighten people to the fact that there are a lot of people, a lot of humane people who are out there doing a really tough job, and they are not getting the recognition they deserve. But you want to know something? They'll be the first ones to tell you, I don't want anything other than the fact to save at least one life. And that's important because we're in a disposable society where everything is, I see kids all the time, $120 sneakers, they don't clean them anymore, they throw them out. And they do the same thing with animals. They're cute while they're puppies, they're whatever, then when the dog is useless to them or they lost interest, out into the street. What kind of nonsense is that? This is a life. Animals are companions, they give unconditional love. If I tell you how, this one won't leave me alone, okay? I can't turn around without him climbing on me. These animals want to love, and they want to be loved. And the best thing we can do is be the voices for them, and spread the word and educate others. It starts off that simply by planting that little seed. And when people get interested, you can't turn on a TV channel, I love it. You turn on TV and it's dogs driving cars, dogs having romances, dogs selling. It's a marketing technique. That's what this whole thing started as. It was like, I'm going to show people something that they don't even know they like yet. Now they love it. And they're buying, and it gives me the right to go out there and speak for them, and donate for them, and help out wherever I can. So I thank you for this award. Ladies, you're incredible. This, congratulations on this inaugural event. This is the beginning. Persevere. It's going to get bigger and bigger. You're going to need a bigger hall. Okay? And Senator,